Oh, what's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Driller, and this will be my second attempt of doing a review what pertains to professional wrestling. And the one review I'm going to do about professional wrestling is Evolve 131, which it was Evolve's 10th anniversary celebration. And this was taking place back on July 13th, 2019. They were at the 2300 Arena in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, excuse me, on the promotion of Evolve. And this was a scoop. This was on the day on July 13th, 2019, was exclusively live on the WWE Network. Now, it's my second attempt doing this review because the first attempt, it was a disaster. And on top of that too, while I was doing the review of it, from the beginning of it, I was listening to that at the same time, Aaron Ripp, where pertains to his review about, I guess it was about AEW Fight for the Fallen, I guess, that's what it was. But nevertheless, basically when I was doing the review and I looked back at it, I noticed, I could hear Aaron Ripp as I'm doing the review. So that's why I had to do this again. And on top of that, with the whole thing of, being a disaster of a review anyways, especially when it pertains to the end. But so what I'm about to do right now is I'm not gonna go too long with it. Just go talk about the matches. If I thought it was good or bad. So here we go. Josh Briggs defeats Anthony Green, who's being accompanied by Brandy Lauren, in a singles match that was a stipulation that was called the Future Is Now Showcase match. That's what it's called. But it lasted 11 minutes and 49 seconds with Josh Briggs going over. Josh Briggs was pretty good. Anthony Green, he was decent. Brandy Lauren, I'll talk about her later on. But the match itself, I thought was good. A good opener. Then we get to a fatal four-way match that lasted 9 minutes and 19 seconds. You have Stephen Wolf defeating Kurt Stallone, defeating also Sean Malona, also defeating Harlem Bravo, I think that's how you say it. Match itself, it was decent, or at best solid. And by the way, excuse the noise too, folks. The noise on the subway, unfortunately, folks. So I apologize for that, but I'm gonna keep going. But anyways, Stephen Wolf won. Not much to say about the match. I just thought it was pretty solid. We got to Arturo Rusa, which I know him very well on NXT, versus Anthony Henry, which was a grudge match. It lasted 9 minutes and 45 seconds. This was basically like a MMA type of match it was. In the end, it was Arturo Ruash winning the match. So, nothing to say about the match other than the match itself was solid. I'll just say that. But I was very intrigued at the match though. Then we get to Brandy Lauren versus Sashi Blackheart. And this match was no disqualification match that lasted 9 minutes and 49 seconds. Match itself, it was decent too, or at best solid. There was some blatant interferences from the beginning and from the end of the match. And then the one thing that Sashi Blackheart did, a suicide dive to the piles of chairs, that she did a scorpion move. Basically, her body went scorpion, meant to say. Like with Lita, the scorpion, when she does the suicide dive to Trish Stratus back in 2006, and her body went scorpion. Same thing with Sashi here with the pile of chairs. But in the end, it was Brandy Lauren who won the match. Brandy Lauren, she's still a little green, who's trained by Jay Lethal, but she's getting better. But she was not that good in the match though. She was kind of sloppy in the way. So, but I still like her though. I would rather watch Brandy Lauren wrestle than Brandy Rose wrestle. I'm just saying. Then we get to Babatunde defeating Kobe Carino, who's the son of Steve Carino. And that's only 3 minutes and 9 seconds. It was just a special challenge match. And Babatunde won the match, obviously. I mean, Kobe Carino looked good. He's improved, and he put on some muscles as well. I mean, he's not big, but he put on some muscles though. Then we get to AR Fox and Lima Rolf. Wait, let me say this again. AR Fox and Leon Rolf being accompanied by Ala and Skoluk, I think that's how I say it, versus the tag team champions, or should I say the Evolve tag team champions, Eddie Kingston and Joe Gacy, I think. But it was a regular tag team match that lasted 5 minutes and 25 seconds with AR Fox and Leon Ruff winning to become the new Evolve Tag Team Champions. Match itself, it was solid. And but I did enjoy seeing AR Fox once again. Then we get to a Chase Point reunion match between Matt Riddle being accompanied by Kurt Stallone versus Drew Gulak. Drew Gulak, excuse me. And that's 13 minutes and 37 seconds. Good match. This was so far to me the best match on the card here. And then Matt Riddle gets to win over Drew Gulak. And I enjoyed the match for what it was. Very good match. Both guys looked good, obviously. And they wrestled each other before, so no surprise there that it was going to be a good match. So. Then we get to Austin Theory, who is the Evolve champion, versus the WWN champion, JD Drake, where it's going to be a winner's take all for both of the WWN championship and for the Evolve championship. That's in 16 minutes and 22 seconds. One minor note here, before the match even started, Paul Heyman showed up. Paul Heyman basically cut a promo about being, it's great to be home, and he doesn't usually come to these type of events, but this was a special occasion that he wanted to be part of this event, and he has been a ring announcer for this event for this one match between Austin Theory versus JD Drake, and it was a good match too. A good title for title match. In the end, it was Austin Theory winning the match over JD Drake to become the new WWN champion and to still be the Evolve champion. And finally, the main event was for the NXT championship with NXT champion himself, Adam Cole, baby, versus Akira Tozawa. That lasted 13 minutes and 15 seconds in a decent main event match. At one point, we have Johnny Gargano coming out. And then affect Adam Cole, because Adam Cole is still winning the match against Akira Tozawa. And then after the match, Johnny Gargano cuts a promo about Evolve and also about the fans and everything. Akira Tozawa says thank you for coming out and have a good night and everything. And that was basically it. And that was Evolve 123, what pertains to Evolve's 10th anniversary celebration show. And now it's time for the highlights of the night. My swerve of the night was Paul Heyman showing up on Evolve 131, which it was a good swerve because I didn't know he was going to be there. Promo of the night, even though there wasn't much of a promo there, but I'm gonna go with Paul Heyman because Paul Heyman did call a promo, so that right there, Paul Heyman is promo of the night. Moment of the night will have to be let's see. Moment of the night will have to be Johnny Gargano coming out there. Just seeing Johnny Gargano is to me it's a special moment for me. What pertains to professional wrestling. So I'm gonna go with Johnny Gargano showing up as my moment of the night. Entrance of the night. My entrance of the night will have to go with Matt Riddle. I mean, there's not much of an entrance to talk about. So I'm gonna go with Matt Riddle's entrance because Matt Riddle, the whole getting to the ring with the flip flops taking off. So I'm gonna go with that one as entrance of the night. Move of the night, we have to go to Sashi's Blackheart's suicide dive to the pile of chairs. With her going Scorpion. Now she got hurt. She's not badly hurt, but thank God she wasn't hurt, which is why I'm gonna go for that move of the night. Because that was a sick move, and that move made me go, oh my God, like holy shit. That's why I'm going to move of the night. Finish of the night, I'm gonna go with what can I go for finish of the night here? I guess I'll go with Austin Theory's finishing move, which I don't know what it's called, but it looked good though when he did it onto JD Drake, especially with JD Drake, with his size, with him being husky and everything. So yeah, I thought it's Theory's Austin Theory's finishing move was good. Despite I don't remember the name of it, but yeah, I thought that was move of the night. I mean finish of the night. Excuse me. Performance of the night, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Josh Briggs. I thought he was very good on the show. And on top of that, with him being a big and being athletic, that's why I'm going with him as performance of the night. As far as match of the night, it'll have to be the catch point reunion match between Matt Riddle versus Drew Gulak. So there you go. And my overall score for the show, I'm gonna go with 6 out of 10. Now, originally I went for 5 out of 10, but I'm gonna be generous and just go with 6 out of 10. I thought the show itself, it was solid. Will I ever watch another Evolve show again? Maybe not, but we'll see. It depends. But it's my first time watching the Evolve show, and I don't know if it will be my last, but we'll see in the future. But with that being said, folks, hope you enjoyed this review. What pertains to Evolve, basically what pertains to Evolve 123. 121. I'm sorry, folks. Evolve 131 review. So there you go. So I hope you enjoyed that review. So thank you all for watching. You all take care. You all have a good night. And peace on the streets. Or should I say, it's a natural born thriller. Now I'm saying peace on the streets. But this was your Evolve review. The show from July 13th, 2019. What pertains to Evolve's 10-year anniversary celebration show. Take care.